America has always had warring narratives. I mean, a lot of American history is a war of ideas.
Right.
And I gave a speech, probably the speech that is closest to my heart that I gave throughout my presidency was the speech I gave on the 50th anniversary of Selma, the March on Selma over the Edmund Pettus Bridge. And I talked about that clash being as important as Gettysburg or Appomattox. You've got on one side John Lewis and a ragtag band of Pullman porters and maids and clergy and a couple of rabbis and college kids, and they're marching from one side, and on the other side you've got folks with billy clubs on horseback and fire hoses and dogs and all that. And what John Lewis represented was the narrative that says we the people means just what it says. That we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And on the other side was the fact of slavery and conquest and hierarchy and domination, and if you didn't have property, you didn't vote, and women weren't involved, and that was always part of America too.
Right.
And the question has always been, can we pull off this experiment in which people are showing up from all over the place? They're not tied together by blood. They don't necessarily worship God in the same way or worship God at all. They speak different languages. They have all these weird foods. They show up with these odd customs, and some of them were dragged here in chains, and some of them had their land taken from them and their culture destroyed. And out of all that, can we create a shared creed,
right,
that allows us to live peacefully together and get stuff done? And on the other side, there has always been the idea that no, we the people means something very particular.
Yeah,
It's some of us are equal. There's always been this fight over what is the true story of America, and I believe deeply in this story that if we can pull this off, if we can actually treat everybody with decency and respect and compromise and make democracy work, it shines a light for the entire world.
Right.